Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blaney101, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video, where today, I'm homeless. Well, kind of. You see, if we walk over here, you can find that, yeah, there are some walls, but I don't like the design, and it lacks a roof and literally anything else inside. I have a bed, I have a campfire, a couple of other things, and that's about it. So, this doesn't count. So I've been doing some work in creative to try to fix this problem. I've built a small base, well, not really small, this thing is massive, and it's given me a good idea on what I want to do with it, the amount of wood that I want to spend on it, and that kind of stuff. The only problem is it's going to need a lot of resources. Like, a lot of resources. This thing is two stories high, and probably goes up to, like, there, if you can see that. So, we're going to need a lot of resources, and I do not feel like going out and mining a couple of trees. So instead, what we're going to do is make a couple of farms, early game farms, to try to get us set for us building this whole base. I really shouldn't have picked this as a starter base. It is massive, but you know, I'm happy with it. It'll give us a lot of space, and we can have a lot of fun with it on the way. I'm planning on building it over here. I'm gonna take some dirt, if we have any, flatten all that out, and that'll be our area for farms and just like a tree farm over there, maybe a melon and pumpkin farm if we have some. That area will be a villager area. You see, I already have that area kind of flattened out, but this will... It's really important to get some automation in these early couple of days in your single-player world, just so you can get more resources and not have to spend as much time doing chore stuff. Alright, let's see how much dirt we have. That is not looking optimistic. Neither is that. We might have to go out and get some. Yeah, we're gonna have to mine a local mountain. Okay, let's get a shovel and get us some dirt. And here we are. You can see this is the area where I kind of already mined before, and in order to not keep these trees floating, because nobody likes floating trees, boom. This tree is not floating anymore. I don't want to cut it down. This tree, on the other hand, I will cut down. Okay, while I am mining some grass here, I want to talk to you about what we're all going to get done this episode. What are we going to put on this bit of land for farms? Well, I want to put 3 things today. I want to put a tree farm for wood, obviously, so we can get our starter base up and running without having to worry about, you know, raiding a forest and then having to replant it all. You know, just make a tree farm and it'll all be good. I want to make a melon and pumpkin farm for when we get villagers inside our starter base. We want to have something to trade with. And I also want a wool farm. Now you might be asking, a wool farm? Really? Now, what are you going to use it for? Well, I'm thinking long term. If we want to get us some netherite, we're going to want beds. And what better way to get beds than to get some wool? To get wool, you need a wool farm. So I'm thinking very long term with this kind of thing. Okay, so I'm imagining one day you have just this whole mountain completely devoid of like all rocks and, you know, grass, but you still have the trees that has this one pole going down with the tree still on top of it. I mean, the tree wouldn't be floating, so does it count? I'm just gonna keep it up there for that. Oh my gosh, I am an idiot. I went all the way out there to a mountain, and I just realized I could have just taken the dirt from this. And I would have gotten some sand as well for glass, for the build as well. Oh my god, alright, we'll see if we even get through this much with the 11 stacks of dirt. I might have to take some from here anyway, so you never know. Ooh, Wandering Trader, what have you got for me? How about 2 leads? 2 premium leads, I think would be a good trade. Look at that. Wonderful trade indeed. You know, looking at this from above, I think I'm going to have to shave off that layer anyways, build that layer up, and make some stairs down. Let's see how it works. While I'm here just mining and placing grass, because that's honestly what this episode's been, let's talk about these recent updates. 1.18. Well, not really recent. It's 1.18 has been out in a while. We're already on 1.18.1 and 2, but I have a couple of thoughts on this whole Caves and Cliffs update. And first off, I love terrain generation that they're doing. I honestly, hats off to them for going above and beyond and creating like this beautiful scenery that I have never seen in any other video game, especially not implemented this well. So just massive props to you for Mojang for doing this. But with that said, when I explored your amazing and massive scenery for mining and trying to find diamonds, I couldn't. There was like, I found one diamond out of this 1 to 2 hour expedition. Now that might just me being unlucky or other factors that aren't in it, but that's honestly, it's more effective just to get villagers around and get you some diamond armor. And that kind of negates the whole go out and explore and see the beautiful scenery and caves, because honestly, when I looked at it, you can see the footage over now, I was very much enjoying it. It was absolutely wonderful to see all of this, the lush caves and the openness of the caves. There was like some beautiful structures out there, and I couldn't have been more impressed, but I barely got any resources out of it, and that kind of took away from the actual mining in Minecraft. And you need that in order for people to actually go down to the caves. Oh gosh, the dude that I trapped had friends that just popped out of nowhere. What is this rescue party? No thank you. What? Are they down? Oh! Oh, look at that, they're gone, yay! Okay, I did what I said. I took some off the top there and I put it over there, and it doesn't look that bad. So, I mean, I'm gonna do a bit of cleaning up to do here. I don't know how those holes got there, but I do a little trimming around the edges, let that kind of turn into grass, and add a bit of steps down there, and I think that we're pretty golden, actually. So, I'll see you when I do that. Okay. Like, imagining that, like, when they they're like snobby British businessmen complaining. Indeed, my friend. You see, this tea is stellar, I must say. I'm gonna have to deal with these guys later, though. There's some under there, but for now I'm going to enjoy a bunch of snobbish villager British men on a round table discussing whatever it is they discuss. If you are I do apologize. Okay, this is what I got for, excuse me, I'm trying to speak. This is what I've kind of got for just like a little tester thing. It looks pretty good. I might add some like maybe lights behind here instead of the spruce, and But I think all in all, it looks pretty good, and it's a good start. It gets us down from point A to point B, and that's all we really need right now. Okay, so I was a bit wrong about how we're gonna build this. Not the tree farm, but the place where we're going to be building it. I looked at it, it looked alright, but there was a bit too much grass, and I wanted a more kind of industrial feel, so I placed down some stone bricks, and it looked pretty good. I also thought we are gonna need a massive, or like a bigger platform than what we had, because some of these farms are a lot bigger than others. The problem is stone is a lot harder to mine and come by than dirt. So, to solve that, I built a small cobblestone generator. It's alright, it does okay. And I've just been smelting it in the mini furnace that I have over here, and it's been doing pretty well. I've just been placing it all along here. I'm planning on... Can I help you? I'm going to develop this platform just a little bit more so we can get started on this tree farm right away. I've looked at a couple of designs for it, and they range from like really big to really small, like completely automatic to completely manual. It's a mess, but I will find a solution, and we'll get right on that. Oh, come on, that's enough. That's wonderful. And that is it. Ah, that feels good. I don't know, we might extend it, we might, you know, do something else with it. I don't know if I should detail it. Like, I like the cracked stone brick in here. I might like smelt the rest of this and kind of dot some around here. But when you think about it, there's going to be farms all over this place. There's going to be like, I don't know, a tree farm there, melon and pumpkin farm there, a wool farm. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this space. I am going to do the walls, though. I think that would be good, and I have a nice idea, experimental idea with what I'm going to do with it. In fact, let me show you guys just right now. Kind of like that, but it'll go like, this pillar will go like way up behind. And I could detail it with a bit of cracked deep slate brick. It's deep slate brick, yeah. A cracked deep slate brick right here, you know, as it's trying, like, as the force of the entire pillar is going, the brick has been cracked because of the weight, and I think that's a cool little detail. So I think after I've done these 4 pillars, I'll work on the farms themselves, because I really need to get that done. I think it needs to be a bit bigger if it's going to be that tall. So we're gonna have to, I think, add another layer of just more width to the deep slate brick, like this, which is gonna it's gonna chop up everything so much. But let's see what it looks like. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, that does not look too bad. I think that if we extended this out a bit more, then it would look actually pretty good. We add some like cracked deep slate in there. Like I said before, like the weight of the bricks is crushing the deep slate below it. I think it would look pretty alright, and you just have like one of those, yeah, one of those there and there. I think we might have something. Yeah, we might have something. 3 weeks. It has been 3 weeks since the end of the clip that you just saw to now. What has been taking me 3 weeks, you might be wondering? Well, I'll show you. It's this thing right here. This contraption. Fancy redstone going on here. And if you haven't guessed by the sapling in my hand, it's a tree farm. Or, well, it was supposed to be a tree farm if it worked. You see, I spent 3 weeks of my life wiring all this up, getting all the timings correct, getting these crushers in place, And on the surface, it seems really cool. And it is quite cool. I'm a little bit impressed with myself. You just bone meal it up, like so. You push this button. Boom! Looks awesome, right? And what's better is you can do it again. Ah, and it looks so cool. And I was 99% the way there. The thing that stopped me were these things. The crushers. You know, so I can get the saplings back. For some reason, I couldn't manage. I managed everything else. I managed to push the dark oak all the way through there. I managed to get these corner bits all working nicely. But I couldn't get a couple of leaves. Now you might be asking me, Blaney, why didn't you just look up a design on YouTube? Well, guess what? I did. I did look up a design on YouTube, and they required 2 resources that I really didn't want to get, and that was slime and honey. The thing is, I realized I really did need slime balls for the double piston extender. There was no way I could get around that. Alright then, I said, let's just work with this. You can get a slime farm later. And I ended up with this design, and I was pretty darn proud of it. The thing that got me was the leaf crushers. These things right here that are supposed to crush the leaves and give you more saplings. Because there's no point planting a couple of trees if you can't get any more saplings back. Definitely not. But I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't figure it out. This took me 3 weeks. Just this whole thing. It's been problem after problem for resources that I barely have. And it's just too advanced for me right now. But I might come back to it later when I'm ready. I might improve the design a little bit with these leaf crushers, actually get a good return rate of the leaves and saplings. But for now, we're just going to have to use this very simple design. But just by looking at it, you could probably guess how it works. What happens is you staircase up, you use an axe, you staircase up, and you go over here. You go to the top of this tree, and you get a hoe, and you mine out all of these saplings here. I'll use the bone meal as an example. They'll fall down into this water stream over here. They get picked up by the hopper minecart, and then a collection system down here collects the items and only releases the minecart once all the items have been sorted back into this chest, and it will repeat indefinitely. But enough stressing out about what has happened in the past. Let's instead focus on the now. And as you can see now, I have all the 4 corners in. And they may look a little bit different, and I will show you how. As you can see here, if we get a more up-close look at this, we have the pillars. I expanded them a little bit, and I must say it looks pretty good. I'm going to add some cracked tiles on the bottom here. More on there, just kind of break it up a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do about the walls, or even if I should put a roof on this thing. I might even make it 2 stories tall to put more farms in. You never know. This thing is going to be ever expanding, I'd think. But we still have farms to make. So without further ado, let's get the resources to build our tree farm. And to be honest, guys, the design is really, really simple. Like, it doesn't require that much fancy redstone except quartz. Because we need quartz to make the well, I need quartz for observers for the pumpkin farm anyways, so I guess we're going to the nether. Ah, there it is. Just swim down here, and boom. Lots and lots of lava for our making. Oh, wonderful. We'll just put some right there. And we'll get us some obsidian. Okay. It feels like I've been down there for an hour, because I probably have. But we got 15 pieces of obsidian to our name and 2 more back home. That is plenty to make a full portal with the corners. I don't skip out on those things, by the way. Here, we'll put it right over here. Boom! Our first look into the nether. Oh, wonderful. I've been wanting quartz for so long. We can create a whole bunch of redstone items now. As I was saying before, I realized I needed quartz. The design is super simple. It's literally just a square with some water. It's not that bad. I know how to build it. Literally like 15 minutes at most if I had all the materials on me. Hello, friends. Glad you stopped by for a sec. I'm just gonna hope they despawn and they don't see me. Ooh, it's the later Blaney problem. It's the later Brave problem. Okay. Are they following me? They're not following me. They're just staring. Very There's one hiding. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll just sleep. I'm scared. I feel like I'm at some sort of competition and the judges are just staring at me. What's this guy doing? Okay, I do have an idea though. It's dangerous, but it might work. Like all good plans. I'm going to immediately place the 4 blocks down, or as much as I can. And I'm going to lure these guys into here. It's 2 blocks tall. They can't get out of it. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh! Boy, they are. Oh gosh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, they're smart enough to go around. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Gosh, dang it. Can they not get up? They can't. They can't get up here. Okay. I can fight this kind of battle. This I can do. That's... Ow. Fine. Don't tell me they went over. There's no way that they got a... Where are they? Oh, I am very scared. Okay. Do this. Ta-da. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh man, they are everywhere. Trying to sneak up on me like that. That is bad form, you two. Here, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Come on. That's 1. No, there's 2. Where's the rest? Where's the rest? They run off scared or something? Okay. Well, if they show up again, they show up again. Okay. I think... Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Hey, and this is large enough. Like, if we want, we might put 2 of these in here. And I decided against it because all of the leaves and saplings and stuff will end up over there and completely overfilling everything else, which I really don't want. So we just have like the one thing for now, which will be fine. We're going to upgrade this later in the future to make it a lot more efficient. Okay, let's get us some dark oak saplings. I mean, dark oak saplings. I know we have some. Up here? Come. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna have to find a dark oak forest and get me some saplings. And okay. Let's get a boat. Hey, another shipwreck. I've been finding so many shipwrecks. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Ooh. Yes. 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 Only like hours of searching, literally hours of searching, and a couple thousand blocks later, we made it. Okay, 20 saplings plus the one that we got at home. That's 21 saplings, so it's about 5 trees worth of blah. Yeah, that's 5 trees worth of oak, dark oak, and of course the saplings can only go up from there. So let's finally go home. Okay, we got a chest here so we can put all the wood and saplings in, and that takes up like 90% of the farm, now that I look at it. Ooh, let's see if I can shave it down a little. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I think I can take a bit off, you know? Yeah, I think I can take like a couple blocks off of this. This will be good. Okay, as you can see, I have shaved a couple of blocks off of the square. It doesn't look the best, I can admit that, but it works and I can improve it later on down the line. But that was to make space for this thing. This will be our melon and pumpkin farm, so when we get villagers in, we'll have something to trade with, you know, for emeralds and stuff, so we can get a lot cooler stuff. I've marked down our 10 by 10 space right here. It looks nice. It looks pretty fancy. But we're going to have to go on a major resource gathering mission to actually get all the stuff we need to build this thing. And one of the things I want to get done, like just straight out of the way, is quartz. Because we need observers, and luckily it only requires 1 quartz, but that does mean we're going to have to go to the nether. Which I am not looking forward to in the slightest. I'm not looking forward to going in there in the slightest. I have 32 levels on me. I have low gear. I have a good amount of food though, but just get in, get the quartz, get out. You know, we'll save our nether exploration for next episode, you know. Oh, and I love it. This is what I need right here. This is what I need. Okay, that wasn't as stressful as I thought it was going to be, but... Whew. Huh. We're back. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna gather up all the rest of the items. It's not gonna be that interesting, so I'm just gonna cut to the clip. What the heck? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Did it blow up my bed? It just snuck up on me. That is... I've died so much I know the exact route to get from spawn to my house very quickly. I don't think that's something to be happy about. But when I die, it's useful. There it all is. Did any chests blow up? No. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. So, these are all of the items that we need to build this farm. Ignore this row of stuff here. That's just stuff in my inventory that I needed to get rid of to make some space for this. But that's a lot of resources. And I did make sure that I had the melons and pumpkins first, so I don't have to go out and get that. Like I said before, I marked out our 10 by 10 area. I am following a YouTube tutorial to do this farm, and I will be linking the YouTube tutorial in the description of this video. So if you want to use the same design, I will see if it's really good. I'll let you know. But yeah, let's get into building this farm. I literally can't wait. So yeah, let's see what we can do. You know, I want you guys to know how long it takes me to actually make at least to make this video, it has taken me like a month, and I'm not even joking, almost 30 days in total to make this video. And that sounds a little crazy, even by my standards, and to be honest, it is. But I want you guys to know how committed I actually am to this. And I'm enjoying myself a lot so far. So, yeah, I don't know. Might have done it wrong, might have not. I don't know. They seem to be going fine quite fast, actually. Huh, very cool. Okay. And I think we're done. Right? Right? I mean, we're done. I think that'll fire in a minute. Well, let's see. Yep, it's got it. I think... let me just make sure, you know. Right? Yep, I think, yeah, that's all good. I've just made a melon and pumpkin farm. That's wonderful. I don't have any more stone bricks. Crap. Okay. We'll cheat it. Hold on. Shh. No one has to know. Okay. Whoa, that's some lag. Okay. I'm not saying it doesn't clash with the other farm, but it's all right. It looks pretty good, and we now have 2 farms in here. And when I'm farming from the tree farm, it'll basically be the same thing as me AFKing here, so I can just see. Look at that. We're already getting some melons and pumpkins. That's wonderful. Ah, okay. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to extend this storage out just a hair. I mean, it's interesting. I think I'm gonna all right, now all that's left to do is just to extend the storage of this a little bit, but I think I'm going to do that later. You know, I don't know how many melons and pumpkins this is actually going to give me, if much at all. I mean, it looks like it's running really well and really fast. So we should be getting a really good amount. Yeah. This is really, really cool. We're already getting some. Okay. And just before I end, I want to give a massive thank you to Sleepy Fox for this amazing skin, this amazing builder skin. I couldn't be happier and more impressed with it. Like, seriously, thank you so much for it. I'll link his Discord tag in the description, and you can, I don't know, talk to him if you want a skin or something. So that would be me for the end of the episode. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you think that it deserved a like or a subscribe, please do so. If you want to rant or complain at me in the comments, you can go right ahead and do so. But that would be me this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya!